Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with this off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out. This guy could get better really fast.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. Here's the first pitch to him. Circle change, too low, ball one. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Muncy is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
One out, nobody on.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Barnhart finds it, and the throw is wide. So after the misplay following the strikeout, Muncy reaches on the error after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Muncy leads off first with one away. Runners off for second. Popped him up. Barnhart is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So a runner at first with two away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A runner on first with 2 away. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. A shot down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he pops him up back behind second base. Muncy is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
First delivery to him on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. This is lifted out to left. Peterson has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something belt high that you can get loose on.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. To short, hit hard. Seager over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. We are still scoreless. So striding in, A.J. Pollock. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 6.
Number 11, A.J.
Here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different types of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Count even at 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Line to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Aristides Aquino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 44.
First offering on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Digging in now, Nick Senzel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and grounded foul. The 0-1 delivery. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set and the pitch. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. Now a snap move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And the pitch on 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seven, the catcher, Tucker.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Kershaw will slide one over to first. And the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Kershaw comes set. Here it is on 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Two out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Cincinnati. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, number 16. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 16.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Now here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. A ball and a strike. Popped straight up. Iglesias onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Peterson, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
In now, Luis Castillo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The left fielder, number 33,
So it's back to the top of the order now. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 out, nobody on. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Winker, a 25-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Standing in, Justin Turner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-0.
Too low, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The next 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-1. This is flared right back over the mound. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The center field.
Now batting, A.J. Pollock comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Right to Iglesias. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. 1 left for L.A. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Reds, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. hit on the ground out to short. Seager comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So the base is empty here with one away. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Nope. Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 now.
Fouled off. The 2-2. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot down the line in right. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
Now
into the box now, Nick Senzel.
15.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Line towards center field. Pollock is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Reds. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. So stepping in, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Corey Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
2 strikes.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Popped him up. Barnhart over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 16.
Digging in to try it again. Number 16 hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and 1 strike. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Freddie Galvis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Ball.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 4.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jose Iglesias. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's running. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. Smokes it foul down the line at first. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
In now, Luis Castillo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. 5 innings complete. The Reds are on top, 1-0. Now in the box, Clayton Kershaw. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Jock Peterson. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2. But credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Max Muncy.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Softly hit toward the hole. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 1 and the Dodgers nothing. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Winker 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Jesse Winker.
On its way is pitch number 75. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Peterson. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down. And with that, the side is retired. Reds are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Striding in, Justin Turner. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope,
and there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. And he misses 2-1. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Pull him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here it comes, 2-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Number 44 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers lead 1. They're down 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aristides Aquino. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Muncy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away.
Now
one gone.
Number 15.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Senzel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes.
Nope.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. This one's down to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Freddie.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. Senzel is on his way home. He'll score easily as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And that misses ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pollock on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Phillip Ervin will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Phillip Ervin.
Lifted in the air to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. 2-0 Cincinnati. Amir Garrett's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to
now
start the 8th.
For the Reds, number 50, Amir Garrett.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
In now, number 16. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. And that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher,
well, it's been
22.
a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game. David Freese will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, David Freese.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And there's a base hit on the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. grounded to short. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
1-0 pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave them loaded. They trail it here 2-0. Chris Taylor will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 3.
Adam Kolarek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Adam Kolarek.
Ready once again, Jesse Winker will start things off here for Cincinnati with Joey Votto to follow next.
Jesse Winker.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Grounded softly to the right. And he's set down, 1 away.
The first baseman,
Final
number
line there
19.
for the Dodgers starting pitcher.
Joey.
Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Taylor is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The third baseman, number
Very
7.
brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
No strike.
Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Bellinger in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Raisel Iglesias.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Hard liner toward short, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Ready now, A.J. Pollock, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here's the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Another 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bellinger stands at second with no outs. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A man at third with 1 away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Driven nicely into the gap. In to score, the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 16. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses inside 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
3-1 to him now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. He beats the tag, safe, and that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Robert Stevenson takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Max Muncy.
Standing in, Max Muncy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. The 0-1. And it's 1-1. Three runs already home here. And it's 1-2. Stevenson is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
The set and the 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So disaster strikes here in the ninth as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Reds 2. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. At the plate, Aristides Aquino. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one.
44.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all in fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Now another 0-2. Popped up. Bellinger in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Taylor is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 5. Jansen's ready. First pitch on the way. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Nope. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the catcher.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 9, Carnage.
Ready for another shot now. Tucker Barnhart. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Peraza leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. fouled off. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Dodgers came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Adam Kolarek is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.